Welcome. That was odd.
Welcome.
Welcome. Coincidence?
Any questions?
So
Off scenes on the podcast. We've been having a very pumpkin mood today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we're gonna start with our wins, our recent wins. An idea Blaine had that is amazing.
I love it.
And I don't know, Blaine, do you want to go first since this is yours?
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to restrict either of you, but like for me, recent wins is very loose.
Yeah.
So for me, a recent win is I am going to be published in a horror anthology. It is coming out in October, and it is called Hear Us Scream: The Many Voices of Horror. And it features exclusively women and non-binary people. And it's just a bunch of essays by a bunch of awesome, beautiful, talented people. And I'm really excited to be among them. So yeah. And also it's just fully funded via Kickstarter. So we are good to go. And my first draft is due in June, and I'm terrified. So yeah.
I'm so excited.
Can't fucking wait. I'm hard now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm fully erect.
I too am engorged.
I honestly, this is like a pump that I don't own. It's great. I mean, it's
my most liked recent tweet was me just screaming, "I'm so excited!" when I got the fully funded Kickstarter notification.
I wish this is the moment where not having Twitter or just not looking at any Twitter makes me lose, because you both post on Twitter and I never see any of these, and sometimes I go on, I'm like, oh my god, I missed all this. I missed all
get to be unhinged on Twitter.
Facebook
is too corporate. Like you can't really be yourself on Facebook, but Twitter I can be like, well, I don't know which dildo is best, but we should all talk about
Twitter,
it.
Hashtag. Okay. Honestly, though, you know what? I have started to use Reddit as a research tool, and I am very proud of that, because
welcome to the party.
Welcome to 2021, Stephanie.
You don't want to know how many days I've lost over my karma score.
Okay, but so speaking of days lost, what are your wins? And it has nothing to do with days lost.
Oh, fuck toast. Okay. I can't really say that the Kickstarter got fully funded, right?
Shut up. It has to be yours.
Your B win.
I'm gonna read the shit out of that thing. I think mine is that I reclaimed this little space in my basement, and made it my own finally. So there's this my basement is unfinished, but it's nice. I mean, it's not gross down here, except for that there's the girls are like, yes, it is.
I'm just thinking about the cat food.
There's cat food, but it's not the basement that I grew up with had dirt floors. It's not a Florida basement. Anyway, I claimed a corner of it a year ago when we first moved in to put my photography shit in it, and then didn't care about it forever. And then I just took 14 straight hours and made it my own the other night. And now it's really nice, and I'm happy.
It's gorgeous. I'm so proud of you for doing that. You really needed that, and it's a great way to reclaim your space.
Thank you, my love. My
beautiful
stuff. Oh, the naked lady candle you got me, Blaine. Is that here?
The Venus candle.
Yeah.
I love.
I'm sorry, I called the naked. That's what Henry calls it. He calls it the naked lady candle.
My naked lady candle is right
out of my mouth, as if I'm talking to a 2-year-old. You know the booby lady? 'Cause that's what he called her at first.
The booby lady.
My naked lady is right next to my bed, where I wish Blaine would be naked, but hey,
I can't. 15 minutes and I can be there in a flash.
Okay, 15. I'll see
flash,
you soon.
Literally.
Okay, literally the flash. Flash me, please.
I'm actually in your basement right now.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay, whenever anyone says they live in a basement, I always just go to Wedding Singer.
I go to Castle Freak, but different.
Okay, that's what? Different strokes for different folks. Tomato, potato.
I also always just go to Castle Freak, so I mean.
I have never seen that, so please don't yell at me. No. I will watch it.
No, don't. It's not good.
Oh, okay.
I love it, but it's a bad film. I'm not gonna.
I love that we are awake to our own bullshit.
Yeah. horrible. It's problematic, but I can't. You know how I feel about a castle.
You know,
Yes.
you know what? It's the way I feel about Constantine. Nobody who likes fucking comics likes the movie Constantine the way it was done, and I fucking love it because I don't know shit.
No.
I can appreciate it.
What'd you say, Em?
You were like, because I don't know shit. I'm like, nah, you just know different shit.
I know different shit. I always wish I had a random slew of knowledge that wasn't just about drag queens. That's all I wish.
No, but you do. You bring a
well,
lot
thank
to the
you.
table, and I'm sorry
That's
for
for you.
burping on the podcast.
I appreciate that. And, I want to bring more to the table, including horseradish pickles, which I haven't been able to find.
You know what's great? Horseradish cheese is what you really should dig your teeth into.
Okay, wait. Speaking of wins.
Oh, yes. Speaking of horseradish cheese, Stephanie, what are your wins?
It actually okay, so 2 wins. Okay, should I do one? Okay.
Do both?
Yeah,
Well,
do both.
one was that I had horseradish cheese once, and it was really good. And the one is that I've been really thinking about giving up dairy for healthiness, which I don't know if that's real. But I was thinking about it, which it's not a win, but it's like,
Did you talk to like an allergist about it?
No,
like
I
as
didn't.
A profile?
No, I didn't. I didn't talk
You
to
should, just because they'll give you like tips.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, and you'd be walking on Emily's side of the street that way.
Yeah. This is it's not a win, but it's more of just I would like to focus on things that maybe make me feel healthier in life, and that's all.
Yay.
Well, everything about you is beautiful and perfect, so we'll support you in every way.
But meanwhile, I'm like, it's Tuesday. Where is the champagne?
Also, I didn't eat anything but 3 bowls of popcorn today, Stephanie.
Yes, that happened. That also happened. No, I then had.
If you can't eat a wheel of cheese.
I know. Honestly, I mean, I might not be me anymore. I mean, you might find me and I'm like going to or an actual jig crew and not like a factory.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's how we'll know.
That's how you'll know. No, honestly, you'll know. I won't smile immediately.
That's the end. That's the end.
But so speaking of smiling, another Stephanie segue. I wanted to talk to you both about what the presentation I have today. Oh, and it is this was really, honestly, you both helped me come up with this. So like the opposite of justice that I do to this is partially your fault. So this is Himbos of Horror.
Yeah.
And a himbo, if you don't know, is an attractive but unintelligent man. So I took this to mean any man.
Yes.
Honestly. I hope
well, they usually meet half that bill, at least.
Right, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. So I don't have, we always go through this where none of us have any real silverware or china to cling.
I organized.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
You gotta let me know. You gotta make a sound.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna say ding, and then you do a ding.
This sounds like what the listeners want. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. I'll say ding, and you do a ding is actually my epitaph. That's my epitaph. Okay. So ding. What are we gonna measure today? We're gonna measure fuckability, killability, and fashion sense, because these are the 3 things that matter the most. So, ding!
Oh my God, Steph. No, we need to pause because I'm so fucking excited for this. This is the presentation that was made for you. You were meant to give this presentation. I'm so fucking excited.
I'm already excited in a lot of ways.
I cannot wait to show you. And it's I'm really glad that we didn't. I'm glad that we don't look at each of ours before we do this, because I like the surprise. I want to be oh my God.
Well, that was the original plan, is we would look over the presentation and refresh ourselves on anything that's missing. But this is so much better.
It is.
Oh my God.
And honestly, can we just talk about this slide? Says let's get started, but it's this guy with gorgeous lips. Look at that. What gloss he's wearing? I don't know, but it's amazing.
That lily.
Oh, and the lily. And his eyebrows, get out of my house and get to a waxer. I'm kidding. It's beautiful.
I was going to say, he's giving me Levy vibes, but...
Yes. Oh, I'm all about the Levy shit.
Yes. Oh, my God. He's simply the best. Maybe. But he's a man, so definitely not. Okay, so, ding!
Oh, my God. I'm so... Oh, this is so great.
Yeah.
I'm so
okay. Yeah. So, Skeet Ulrich from Scream. Also sort of from Scream 2, but just like in spirit.
Yeah.
So fuckability, 10 out of 10, would climb like a tree.
Mm-hmm.
And after I do mine, I want you guys to kind of do yours. Okay, so killability, 7 out of 10. You can never trust a pretty face with greasy hot bangs. Even though he was the killer, he is still hot enough, cue the corn syrup, that I would keep him alive in prison forever. Fashion sense. Okay, so as I'm analyzing the fashion sense for each of these following, I'm going to be doing it as if we were living in that moment, like in that time. So fashion sense, this is early 90s, and I would say an 8 out of 10. He did the clean, bloody white tees, plaid shirts, a polo crew neck combo. It was a very 90s himbo, full form, with the hair. It works.
Yeah, he understood the assignment.
He did. He got it. He definitely put butter in his hair. So what are your guys' fuckability, killability, and fashion sense?
Jeez. Blaine, do you want to go one by one or like through the whole thing?
Yeah, so fuckability.
So
10.
for me, yeah, it's 10.
10. Easy. Look at it. Look.
Okay, yeah,
look
at that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him sucking.
with your eyeball.
Yeah, that bloody finger, suck it, baby.
Yeah, you
Honestly-
selected the right imagery, ma'am.
Honestly,
Correct choices.
also, I want to, like, I could watch that. We don't even have to talk a whole bunch of the time.
Nope. You're gonna say
Okay.
a thing, and I'm gonna be like, absolutely not. Nope.
Okay, killability.
This I would do like an 8 or a 9 maybe.
So very killable. Okay.
Very killable because I feel like I'm angsty enough to want to kill something pretty.
Right. That makes sense. I feel like yes. Blake, what about you?
Oh, 10 out of 10, just because the moment he fucking barged into my room and was like, we don't have sex enough, I would have been like, bam, killed in the face.
Fuck. Yes. In the face. Okay, fashion sense.
Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
I love this fashion on women.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I
Yes.
mean though?
Yeah, like Daria.
Yes. Like 90s grungy boy is perfect modern femme.
Yes.
Are you saying you have a crush on me, Emily?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I think we've established that.
I mean, that's
Lord,
what. How
welcome
is that
to
a
Silver
question?
Scream Queens.
Yes.
Our vows are next week. Our tattoos will be healed by then. Don't worry about it.
Wait, so Emily, how do you even give this a vote then if it's for women?
I'm gonna say I give him
0.
a 6.
Okay.
Because
Oh, that's
I
kind.
I love it, but like, and
It's
at
not
on
bad.
the time, sure, but it didn't age well for men. It
Yeah.
didn't.
I agree. Blaine, what about you?
I don't know. Like, I think your score is astute, Steph, because I think the true trademark of a himbo is not what outfit he brings to the table, but what he brings to the outfit.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think this is good. This is very
He
good.
brought-
I'm
yeah.
not liking that polo, that blue polo. What the
No,
fuck
I
is
hate
that?
that. I hate it, but I love the.
But the rest, oh yeah,
I would
Everything
wear
else.
the blue polo.
I
I
know.
would wear that.
don't.
Love it. Go.
I mean, you have to cut that shit up a little bit. And like,
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. Ding. Brad Pitt interview with a vampire, and also I think this is a great gif. Look at him lusting after nothing. So fuckability, the limit does not exist. I can't even describe the debt I would have given all of my Pokemon cards to watch Louis fuck
Yeah.
Lestat. This is the himbo duo to like change the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, I can't tell you how many times as like a 15 to 17-year-old, when did I watch this, that I paused to like jerk off to the two of them.
Oh, who didn't?
Honestly. Killability is an 8 out of 10. He is a whiny bitch. Louis was way too sensitive for his power. He would kill stuff and then he would kill stuff and use as a beautiful house doll. Because that's what he did to That's what his quote-unquote daughter did. However, did his whiny bitch alertness play a role in how long he survived? It's possible. I want to discuss it. And fashion sense, fashion tens. is 9 out of 10 because if you think about it, at the time he had a frilly pirate shirt, he had
Sexy.
gilded vest, the cravat, the frills. He probably wore a corset. Honestly, I really feel like he did.
Oh,
And
sure.
then I loved his like late 80s, early 90s look of the shoulder pads and the long hair. I just loved it. He did so well transitioning. Literally.
I believe he invented waist training.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's a part of the.
That's where Kim got the idea from.
Yeah.
Yes, honestly. Okay, so Brad Pitt as Louis has Kim. You can email him 40 years ago when this movie came out. I'm kidding. So
Ma'am, it was only 30. Thank you.
You know what? That's true. So fuckability. What are your Bat's decisions?
I feel like he's too whiny.
To be fuckable?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna give him a 6 on
God.
fuckability. I know.
I honestly, my vulva
I want to
moved.
touch him a little bit.
When you said that. Wait, what about you?
I do believe the limit exists, but I do believe I'm gonna give him like a 7 or 8 out of 10 because I'll tell you what, I love a moody bitch.
Sure. Yes.
Yes, I would sit on those lips real hard. We can edit that out.
No, we
Blaine,
can't.
you can edit that out later.
Plain.
You mean you can kiss him or lips, their vagina lips.
Yes, I can sit on his lips with my mouth lips. Anyway, killability. Em, what do you think?
Okay, so is killability like as much as I want to kill him or how hard he would be to kill?
Like either, whatever I always think like I would kill them at this number.
Okay.
You know?
I feel like 8. I feel like that's solid.
Yeah. I think it's a good one.
100%.
Yeah. Blaine.
I would have to go with 8 as well because first of all, he is not a free thinker as much as like his interview would like us to believe. Yes. And if this fucking asshole is so dumb as to sit down with a pushy reporter to get his story and just like let this like be vulnerable with a human, I could take this bitch out in no time.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. Okay, what do you guys think about fashion?
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Done. 10 out of 10. Those blazers, the froof, the tone. 10 out of 10. Yes, 100%. I love it.
I'm gonna have to agree, but points deducted for it not being his decision to dress that way.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
No, Lestat dressed him.
Oh my god!
Now, like, not in the early 90s when he was like, Lestat is dead, but definitely when Lestat first changed him and took him under his wing. Like, Lestat was his beard, basically.
Oh my god. Okay,
I'm just going to need a quick hour and 20 to watch this again because I need to.
Honestly, I have not seen this movie in way too long. I need to rewatch it. Yeah. But it makes, you know that there are certain movies that I actually don't like watching because I'm so sad there's not a sequel that I literally don't want to then watch them. So
that's why I don't eat cheesecake because I get sad that eventually I've eaten the whole thing.
So I do love this movie, but I also read the book. But yeah, and a lot of it, like, if you happen to read the book in your life, I think if you've ever seen Queen of the Damned,
yes,
Tom Townsend, I think is his name, who plays Lestat, I think if he were just a little bit older, he would have done such a much better job.
Oh damn!
Lestat in this movie.
Yeah, Brad Pitt is kind of like a fucking vacuous bitch. Yes.
Also, I apologize to interrupt. No. But this isn't even about Lestat. We're talking about Brad fucking Pitt. Lestat, his physique. Lestat's physique was based on a young Christopher Walken. Or no, I'm so sorry. Not Christopher Walken. I'm so sorry.
I'm not okay.
Lestat's physique was based off of Rutger Hauer.
Oh.
Yeah. So I totally get it.
Interesting.
Rucker Hauer could get it.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna rewatch this all together.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready? Ding ding. I mean, just one ding, one ding.
One thing.
Sorry, I had to put my hot dog down.
Oh my god. Okay, number 3 is Josh Hartnett from The Faculty. Okay, so this, I remember Josh Hartnett this was like, he fell perfectly into where I was at the time. I'm 33 now, and I don't know what that means. But I basically, like, he was in the time where he was the hottest shit. He was so fucking hot. So fuckability, though, I'm going to say I was never attracted to him. I wrote, this himbo is hot, but also not. If his personality is any indicator, I believe he would be a very good flirt, but a very selfish lay.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I put him at a 6. For killability, I'm very middle ground with Josh Hartnett. I go 6 out of 10. I feel like I could go either way. He has good energy, and he always seems to survive. I just see the scene where he gets like a little single tear as he's fucking spanked by an alien woman with a bad haircut, and I could just see it. And
she's gonna need a moment, folks.
Yeah. And fashion sense is a 4 out of 10. I don't know, it's a call center for shit haircuts. Reminds me of the time my grandmother cut my hair with a cereal bowl. I remember that. And I'm surprised he's not wearing puka beads, because, like, honestly, I feel like
this was like just before puka beads period.
It was, I know. So yeah, I'm not really a big Josh Hartnett fan, but so fuckability from both of you. What do you think?
See, this is like a 9 for me.
A 9.
I was so in such a crush.
Yes.
Like that dark, moody. Yep.
Oh my god, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
So, in this movie, I'm gonna give him an 8 because in everything else, I'm like, oh my god, Josh Hartnett. But in this, like, I'm really sorry, but the cowlick, I can't do the fucking cowlick.
I love that.
Like, when was the last time you brushed your hair? How is it, like, when you get out of the shower, you brush your hair straight forward to the front of your face?
You have to do
Why?
it.
It's just a
doing it
little
intentionally.
Bambi that needs me to fix him, Blaine. That's why.
Oh, no. Nope.
Goddamn.
I'm not gonna
But like
fix that.
young Emily watching this.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like young teenage Emily watching this and being
God.
like, oh, he needs somebody to care for him. Like, that shit was right up my unhealed alley.
Oh,
yes.
I will say, in terms of fuckability, I was all about Elijah Wood in this movie.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
You know, Elijah.
I love a little nerd boy.
He was always too short for me because I was always tall as a child, and I felt like I knew that I would outgrow him. And
I want to know, how tall is Elijah Wood?
Okay, should I look
I'm
it
gonna
up?
look it up. No, I'm on it.
Do we want to guess?
Yeah, wait, I want to guess. 5'2".
Jesus. You know,
He's
I'm
actually a hobbit.
Right?
Wait, what's your guess, Emily?
I would say 5'11".
Elijah Wood? Okay, Blaine.
Because I feel like they surprise you.
Okay, Blaine, what do you think?
So there is, well, I've already looked it up. I'm sorry. So the sweet spot is right in the middle between you two. He's 5'6".
Oh, damn.
Oh my God, he's 1 inch shorter than me.
1 inch taller than me.
That is still okay. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, Blaine, wait. So what's your killability for Joshy then?
Killability for this kid, I feel like in terms of ability, like actual logistical ability to kill this kid, it's low. Yeah. It is. I think a 5 or a 4 would be pretty good. He's just too damn astute. Yeah. And I can't get my hands around the slimy fuck.
Yes. Yes.
But in terms of like, this guy, I want to kill him. I think in real life, in high school, like, it's an 8.
Yeah. Sure. Honestly, you're probably right. Wait, Emily, did you do killability?
No.
Okay.
No, I think mine would be around 6 as well, because I think that I don't like I totally agree that I feel like I could do it. You know what I mean? I feel like I could somehow get my head around it. And I feel like I would love him, and then he would do some dumb shit, and then young Emily would just murder him. I'd be like, fuck you, you're done. Just like I'm just viewing this through the lens of like the young Emily watching this and being like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm in love with him.
Oh my
But
God.
I think he would do one dumb, stupid thing, and I'd be like, all right, I'll kill you. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Also, I do think there is an Emily / Shaggy
Oh, yeah.
ability
Yes.
about you that even if you were like, oh, I can't kill him, you would like slip on a banana that was also a knife and it would go straight into his neck and he'd be dead.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I would
okay.
blink my way into it.
I
For sure.
thought
It would be
I
a
thought
story that you tell in a bar, and no one would believe you, and you'd be like, I actually have this security footage.
I
yeah, listen to
then
my
you-
Great Dane. He'll tell the
Right.
truth.
I thought you would literally. Oh my God, fuck yeah. I thought you literally meant that Josh Hartnett looked like Shaggy, and I was like, he kind of does, honestly.
Yeah, I
Like,
can see that too.
he does. Okay, so fashion sense.
Oh, man.
Is no an answer?
No.
Well, okay. So like if we're talking about the 90s, this is what, 97, 98?
Yeah.
So this kind of tracks. I mean, what he's wearing, honestly, I would put his fashion sense above Billy Loomis.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? Like a 6 out of 10?
Yeah, I'd give it that.
Yeah. And what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Very middle of the road. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say 5 out of like the kudos to like the film for making him seem like every kid in the 90s, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like just very like, yep, my brother had all those shirts. Yep.
Yeah.
And those jeans, yup.
Yeah. Yeah, like that haircut, that thin gold necklace. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, my
Oh
brother
my
was a
God.
douchebag too. You get it.
Oh
but,
my
like,
God.
But
Yes.
yeah, so just 5 out of
Oh
10.
my God.
Can we
Okay,
just
well,
take a moment of silence for the mole on his neck that I definitely think we've all pictured kissing? Like,
Yes.
Guacamole.
Oh.
Mole, 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 mole.
I
Oh
can't.
my God. Okay.
But yeah,
King.
that is the most kissable mole in history.
Okay.
ooh, okay.
Okay. So, number 4, George Clooney from Dusk Till Dawn. I give his fuckability a 7 out of 10. He's confident. He is angry. He is sweaty. He is bloody. He's a horrible person. It's right up my alley. He just like, you know, his kill ability is a 10 out of 10. Someone kill him literally now. Hold on, I'm gonna have sex with him first, and then we kill him.
Solid 20, and then
Yeah, just like, no, I mean, give me like 2.5 hours. He'll take some time. And okay, fashion sense, 8 out of 10. So he did not change any clothing in this entire. He just took the blazer off. And he put a vest on and he took the blazer off. So he has this full shitty tribal sleeve, if everybody remembers. And the blazer vest and white shirt. He had the exposed neck tattoo, but like also he robbed a bank in a suit. Like that's kind of hot. I mean, he robbed a fucking liquor store in a suit. That's hot. And for being a shitty bandit, I do think he had good taste. And he was a lot less hot when he was in when George Clooney was in Return of the Killer Tomatoes in '88. So
sure.
you know,
Yeah, weren't we all? Oh.
you know, I can't always potato. So anyway, consensus on fuckability.
I am ashamed of my love of George Clooney.
No, I know.
No, I'm so guys. This is actually a thing. I love George Clooney. I think it's because of Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah, that'll
and
do
I
it.
think that was just like a whole sexual awakening for me and like literature boys. So 10. I apologize. Actually, it's 9 out of 10 because we're gonna take a point away for the sleeve. But yeah, 9 out of 10. Ugh.
Wow. Okay. Yes, I'm down for that.
So embarrassing.
Blaine, what do you think? No, it's not
Wow.
embarrassing.
It should be.
Ma'am.
So for me,
She's like 2.
I want to say I've had the opposite reaction, but honestly, I just feel nothing about him. Like I think of that bit in Mad Men where the one guy is like, "I feel sorry for you," and Don Draper is like, "I don't think about you at all." And this is just how I feel about George Clooney. He was never on my radar, but I will say, I love a suit with a little bit of tattoo showing. Like that is hot to me. That is so fucking gorgeous. So I am gonna give fuckability like a 5.
Okay, that's still not bad. That's half
Fair.
chance.
Fair.
What?
Okay, so what about killability?
Ah.
Emily would be like, no, you can't.
No, because the obvious, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10, right? I mean, like, that's the
Right.
obvious answer. I just don't want to do it.
I know. So honestly,
Or, like, I
would
do
say-
want to do it. It depends on how I want to go.
I feel
We
like
can
you're just
talk,
like,
fine.
okay, you're just gonna stay alive with me for like the next 30, 40 years, and then I'll do it.
Oh, I think
yes.
30, 40 years I would get bored of him for sure.
Honestly, like Ted, give him a year.
Yeah.
Like
Or
1 year.
3 hours. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all men need.
For me, killability, the limit does not exist. His brother is a rapist.
Yeah.
And he does nothing about it except being like, hey, maybe don't rape today. And that's just a suggestion.
Yeah. He needs to be immediately mited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mited right now,
Mited,
right away.
mited. So
Also,
fashion
oh my
sense,
god.
though,
So,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
yes,
sorry.
go.
Please continue. Go.
No, oh my god, no.
No, just this fucking movie. I just rewatched it for the first time in like 10 years,
Yeah.
a week or two ago. And, whew,
Yeah.
It's a rougho.
it's so rough. Like,
It's a rougho, but I
It sneaks
love
up on
Selma.
yeah.
You're like, this was good, right? Oh.
Oh. No.
It's actually, it always feels like two movies. It always feels like there's the first
Yeah.
movie that could have been a whole movie, and then there's the second movie that also could have been a whole movie, and somehow they put it together into one.
Well,
Yeah.
and I also feel like maybe it's 2.5 movies. Like, there is a really great movie in there that they just stopped with.
Yeah.
Like,
I
know,
love
right?
I love the idea of them just doing a movie where they're just fucking thieves. A movie where it's Harvey as the preacher and his family and them having their whole thing, and then the end part with just vampires. But
Maybe
anyway.
one's just a live cam of the vamp. I don't know. Maybe
yeah,
that would
maybe
be an option.
yes. Also, my
Honestly-
biggest thing with this fucking movie, oh my god, is they are... and I'm so sorry. We weren't supposed to get into this conversation.
Oh my god.
But this fucking movie, it's colonization 101. Like,
yeah.
you come into
Oh,
a
yeah.
place that is thriving, where you are not welcome, where it is made very clear that everybody is doing fine just without you, and somehow you disrupt a gorgeous ecosystem and decide to kill everything in existence.
Good job, John Smith.
Yeah.
And you know what? This totally also speaks to the fact that as we say, so in the movie, obviously the vampires are supposed to be the bad guys, but like they have their whole life and they have like a fucking like houses and shit in there. And then it's always like we want them to win anyway, so that totally helps with this. Because we always
Yes.
want the monsters to win.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also, the marketing of this movie really centers Salma Hayek when she has maybe a minute and a half screen time.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
and
true. Yeah.
like the ease with which she is killed. Like, sorry,
Absolutely.
spoiler alert. This is from fucking 98. I
Welcome
don't
to
know
the
where you've
podcast,
been.
idiot.
Yeah, but
That's what we should play right before every spoiler.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, idiot. Like, oh, you fucking tool.
But yeah, like the marketing from when this movie was made to now, like everybody's like, oh yeah, Salma Hayek, like she got her American start in From Dusk Till Dawn, really being exploited, like as like, yeah, exactly. She was pimped out like as this like slut vampire god lady, like no, like this is not great. This is
It's very unlike the way Aaliyah had like a really huge role.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, and
but-
like, this movie is just another one in a laundry list of ways that Quentin Tarantino continues to jerk himself off
Oh, yeah.
very
I know.
publicly
Yeah.
and
Oh,
very
for sure.
unabashedly.
And like he had a hole in his hand in this movie, so
Good.
he could have really jerked himself off well
Yes.
He constantly
with the hole in his hand.
off jokes to the press. So like
Yeah.
when he does a cameo in the movie he does, which is every single one, he
Yes.
always makes the same joke, which is I gave the director a hand job. And you're like, you're fucking
My
gross.
God, that's
Thanks
fucking
for-
awful.
Thanks for that.
Oh my fuckhole. Okay,
now we all know that, so sorry.
no, he's a piece of shit. But okay, so fashion sense though, Blaine had a very happy fashion sense moment with this.
Yes, I want a fashion show. Fashion show.
Oh, at
Fashion
lunch.
show at lunch. Yes. I would give it about an 8 out of 10. Like simple, classic, gorgeous, perfect.
I agree. 8 out of 10. You lose points for the entire sleeve, but I do love that it does peek out.
I
Yeah.
know.
Exactly.
I just wish it were just that and it were like a koala fingernails or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But also like 50, 100 points for finding so many creative ways to wear a suit.
Yes. Yeah, honestly. With the shirt under, without the shirt, with covered in blood.
The likes of which only Lady Gaga has displayed since.
It's honestly true. Honestly.
All
Okay.
hail the-
Dingo. Okay, Jason Patrick, number 5, The Lost Boys.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is controversial because you know this is my favorite movie, but it does not mean that he is handsome to me. I gave him a 5 out of 10 because he has elevated Richard Simmons vibes.
Wow. So 10 out of 10. Obvious.
Wait, you said you're 10 out of 10?
For Richard Simmons.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 100%. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kill ability, 5 out of 10. Again, middle of the road. He's not, honestly, he's kind of an asshole. He's kind of an asshole to his mom and his brother. I mean, he's like in this, moody teen moment, but he's also like obviously 32 years old. And something about him makes me want to fight him to the death. Death by stereo. And fashion sense, I'm going to go 6 by 10 because, look, the Ray-Bans are there, and there's so much fashion in the 80s. The hair is the only thing that stands out, and that's, like, his natural hair. Like, he's not doing shit. And all the other vampires had, like, fucking Guns N' Roses, big-ass hair, and bomber jackets and earrings, and they killed it literally. So he had the least impressive fashion sense. So, fuckability, what are your thoughts?
Those eyes, though.
Oh my God.
Emily loves a good Jew.
Oh, I do. Yeah, this is gonna be an 8 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I know, but look.
You're allowed.
And
You're
he
allowed.
knows how to make a lot cut. Like I just.
Yes.
I want to wipe his face so that I may clean my seat for later.
Ah?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh God, I love this woman.
Okay, Blaine, what about you?
Fuckability for me, I genuinely, I think we're gonna have to go like -3
Okay.
on this.
Yeah.
This guy, like you said, he is clearly like 32, 33 in this movie. He has a receding hairline already, even though he's supposed to be in high school.
Yep.
And the forced low voice of it all really just sets me on edge.
Bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you. I probably would go lower, but I felt like I had to because I love the movie so much. Like I had to still respect something.
That's okay. I'll take him for all of us. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
I'll
good.
take this one for the team.
So killability, we know this is the same thing with George Clooney. Emily wouldn't do it until a year.
No, but I 100% agree with you on 5 out of 10.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay, Blaine?
I don't know. I feel like wanting to kill him, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Ability to kill him, 8 out of 10. He relies a lot on his people to stay alive.
Honestly, everybody else has to do shit for him.
Yeah. All he's got is this little bike, and that's about it.
Yep. He can't even, he spills milk all over the place. Fucking asshole.
Stupid little bit. Can't eat maggot.
You can't hold this. Okay, so fashion sense, what do you think?
First I was offended by your rating.
Yeah.
And then you were like, but the context of the film. And you, again, are absolutely right. Like, out of the group, he's the least fashionable.
He just doesn't step up, and that's because they want him to feel so different from them. So it's like, oh, also his fashion must suffer. Okay, fine.
But then they should have made him more femme. Like, there's other ways to stand out.
Yeah.
That also would have increased his fuckability.
You know what I bet you they're doing is because he came from another state, and I bet you they're, making it like where he came from, which I forget, is
probably.
Midwest is probably like fucking boring ass. Like they did it for a reason.
They went to the Gap for his wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think this entire slideshow shot so far has just been a realization that I am in love with the gender bend version of these characters.
Absolutely.
I'm like, if this was a lady, I would be so
I mean, we could have told you this.
Yeah, I
before.
mean, I don't think we needed this PowerPoint for that. Oh my god.
But just himbos are just shittier versions of what could be lovely women.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Blaine, wait, what do you think?
In terms of fashion sense, I think you hit the nail on the head with the Gap. I think, to take it a step further, 4 out of 10, because this kid is clearly wearing what his mom bought him at the Gap outlet on the clearance rack in the back of the store.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yep. Also,
not a thought in his head about what should be going where elsewhere.
No. Also, I just realized I have those exact fucking Ray-Bans he's taking off. I totally just see them now. Okay, ding. Okay, number 6.
Oh, wow.
From Friday the 13th, part 2. Okay, so, I had to include an old-fashioned himbo because I was going too modern and I needed to go back. So, fuckability is 0 out of 10. Fuck no. He's a goofy-ass white Mitch McConnell who doesn't understand periods. And if I came up for a booty call, I would pack and ack up my damn bag and go home. So, killability, 9 out of 10. The most unhelpful person in the whole crowd, Paul, is very killable. His whereabouts are unknown at the end of the movie, but I have a feeling it was a good night. Coincidence? And fashion sense, 3 out of 10. What the fuck is going on? The Yankees cap, the Scooby-Doo fucking green turtleneck in the summer. Emily, you can wear it, though. It's fine.
That's actually written on this slide.
Yeah, it is. Cords and khakis. But then again, I don't think anyone with a dick dressed well in this film. So, honestly, I just give this man a 0 overall in every front. I'm sorry. So anyway, fuckability from you both. What are your thoughts?
Oh yeah.
0.
0?
0.
Nothing. Okay.
Zeros across the board there.
I'm so happy we can agree on this, honestly. This is one of the more important things.
Yeah, blondes in general do nothing for me.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, killability.
Again, nailed it.
Okay.
10. I think 10. 10.
Okay, so even more. Fashion?
None.
Yeah, 0 maybe.
None fashion.
What's happening there?
You know what his fashion is?
Put it on a lady.
His fashion is blindly picking up things out of a bin.
It's like, how less fashion could you get? None. None less fashion.
None fashion. He
a
fell
lot of it is
into
the haircut that bothers me.
Yeah.
Because there's just an awkward triangle on the.
Like even when he got that cap on, it's like
feel bad.
It's just a mushroom.
It's like fucking what's his name from fucking The Island? He gets abandoned. I can't remember what's that. Gilligan's Island? He looks like fucking Gilligan.
He does look like
He does look like Gilligan. Okay, ding.
Spot on.
Okay, this one I'm the most excited about. Ryan Phillippe.
Ooh.
Ryan Phillippe from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay, so 5 out of 10 for fuckability. What's trashy, frosted, and a sloppy drunk? Ryan Phillippe. Also, why is his last name so long? Also, how will you go till you are nearing completion? I think he would go out till like you're about to come and he's like almost ready to come, but then he doesn't wait for you. And then he's just like, I'm done, bye.
Yeah. Nope.
And that's what I think he would do. But I
think that is very generous. Just to interrupt it right here, right now. That is very generous to think that he has a dick that can make you come.
Honestly, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna personally reduce my 5 to a 4. I'm just letting you know now. Killability, again. Privileged Schmohawk really ends up lasting a lot longer than he should in this film. A Brock Turner character, some Pokemon, with even more confidence is a very dangerous combination. So 10 out of 10. Fashion sense, I'm going to give him a 7. There's something about a pale yellow polo on a man. And he loves his khakis and his wife beaters. It's very a la carte of the time he was in. If he'd have gotten rid of the ramen on his head, he could have scored higher. But
I don't know, even then that ramen was in.
It was in. No, if he of his time, he was winning.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
7 out of 10. But let's go back to fuckability, and I want to know what your bats say.
Ugh. 0. Gross.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah. Blaine?
Boo.
You know, so I'm
That-
not proud.
It's crazy.
I'm not proud.
Lay it on
I love, this is a relationship I could see very much panning out as I'm the nobody goth girl and he's like the preppy douche and we've got like a secret thing going on.
Yes.
And like the entire relationship is based on hating each other.
Yes.
The fuckability for me it's up there. I would give it like a 7 or 8.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay. Okay,
I
what
love
about
that.
killability?
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, kill him
Okay.
dead. Don't
Yes.
even look.
Blaine, 10?
Bajillion schmillion fulfilling.
Okay. And fashion, what do we think?
I'm going to give him a 5 because I feel like he dressed like the kids that bullied me.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's good fashion sense, but those kids bullied me and I don't like them.
And it makes sense because he was a bully.
Right. He was a rich Smohawk.
Yeah,
So it
yeah.
checks out. It checks out.
Yeah. Blaine, what about you?
No, I think your rating was right on. 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, so Bing.
I'm
Oh my
I'm
God.
so sorry. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. I have to pee again. Pardon me.
Blaine's gonna be so excited. This is the one. I have not even seen this movie fully through.
Girl.
But I had to put it on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through my stuff first here. So 8, The Men of the Covenant. So my fuckability is a 10 out of 10. Okay, so here's why. It's an orgy. So there's something for everybody. You have male witches, you got black eyes, you got nice teeth. I would 10 out of 10 pay to watch. Like, if they got together, if I could do some sort of OnlyFans for the Men of the Covenant, I would do this. This is Twink Fiesta. I love it. Yes. Killability.
I agree. I just love that idea of like not necessarily like I would fuck them, but that they should do that for money.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. They and like them together. Like, look at that bathing suit picture. Like,
I haven't stopped looking at it.
Okay, so killability. There are not a lot of stories of male witches, and for that reason, we should burn them.
Fair.
Because they shouldn't survive. So 10 out of 10. And also, they're just all douchebags. Like, no matter if they're nice, they're douchebags. If they're douchebags, they're even bigger douchebags. If they're just smart, they're still douchebags. So 10 out of 10. In fashion, I'm going to go for 6.5 out of 10 because this is 2006. We got briefs, we got beanies, we got Avril Lavigne gloves. We got occasional blazer / jeans combo. And this all-male cast of The Craft is serving looks, and almost all of them are very forgettable.
That's
we're
so
going,
true.
Yeah, it's very forgettable. So a 6.5 out of 10. And I mean, there's so many of them. You'd think one of them would be epic. But yeah. And have you seen this movie?
I have. It's been a minute, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah. I remember thinking the blonde one, I don't remember why, but like it's a thing that he always has like a hat on, I think, like in his costuming. And I remember thinking that like he seemed uncomfortable. You can tell when someone feels uncomfortable in their clothes.
Oh.
And I remember being like, that doesn't look right on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's the only thing I remember about it. About the wardrobe. Was just like, oh, he doesn't look comfortable.
Well, and also you could see he has like the fucking craziest hat hair in that second picture.
They're trying to do like Bieber hair.
Yeah.
And it was bad. Yeah, it's bad. Tell me about your 2006 fashion though. That's what I want to know.
Oh my God. I can't honestly. What was that? When did I graduate? High school, I think, was 2010? 7?
I thought it was 8.
8.
Yeah, I graduated in 09.
So actually, I can tell you exactly what it was. It was I had a goth phase, and then I had a preppy phase.
Ooh,
and so I was probably the preppy phase, and I wore a lot of tank tops and lacrosse shorts and flip flops, even in the winter, even in the snow. And that was I was ridiculous.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
it was awful. But okay, so Emily and Blaine, your fuckability out of 10.
I agree with 10 out of 10, but not for me, but I would like to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be involved,
Yeah.
but I want to see it.
I agree.
Honestly, I wouldn't touch any of them with the 10-foot pole.
Fair.
Blaine's like
30,
0
40,
out of
80-foot pole.
Blaine's like 0 out of 0.
You're in a
Like, they need to have date rape, like, stamped on their forehead.
yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
fair.
yes. Okay, kill ability then. I think we're all gonna agree.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Fashion?
I'm gonna give it a 4. Boring. Boy fashion. Boring.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't even boring in, like, an American Eagle sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
this is boring, like,
Aeropostale.
not even Aeropostale, because, like, Aeropostale had, like, a little flair, a little, like, whatever. This is H&M 2006, like,
Generic.
dumb as fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, this is the basics
Yeah.
H&M 2006.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
None
I
of that,
agree.
none of that stuff is long lasting. It's gonna
No.
shrink in the washer
Oh, yeah.
right away.
Oh,
This is all
yeah.
fast fashion.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They're like, oh, I got this at, like, fucking AliExpress.
Rue 21.
Rue
Yeah.
21, yeah, Charlotte
Ugh.
Russe. Okay, ding.
Ooh. Sorry, that one was...
Oh my God,
was
no.
holding
Sorry.
No.
No! Chris
Baby.
Hemsworth, Cabin in the Woods. Okay, fuckability is a 9.9 out of 10. To be clear, I would want to fuck him until the moment we find him pumped up with testosterone at the cabin. That body, that BODY, shut the mouth and we're good to go.
Oh my God, yes.
Killability, 7.5 out of 10. I actually did want him to survive. Without being under the influence of the gases at the cabin, he was an intelligent and kind person when not under the influence of a bureaucratic demon cult. But his death was epic, and honestly, I thought it was really fitting for him. Now, someone find the body and make a cast. I have an idea for a Chris Hemsworth line of sex dolls.
Perfect.
Fashion sense, I'm going to give him a 6. He was built for this look, though. The Letterman, the dark jeans, the surfer dude necklace, the Henleys. He is the absolute stereotype as of this killable hot teenager, even though he was also like 30 in this. And he screams douchebag bro. I don't like it because I feel like he would be the person that bullied me again.
Sure.
But I give him a 6. It's all right. So,
Yeah.
fuckability. What do you guys think?
10 out of 10. Not ashamed. 10 out of 10.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
absolutely.
yep,
10 out of 10.
Yep. Blaine?
Yeah, 10 out of 10. He has the exact look of the guys I hate fucked in high school.
Yep.
Oh my God, that sounds... I also want to see that. Killability?
This is a tough one. Because you're right. Like, you want him to make it. But, I mean, obviously it's not possible. So, yeah, I think 7's solid. I like 7 for this.
Okay.
I'd give it a 9. Like,
Really kill him.
even though he's really kind, like, even in the beginning, like, he exhibits some misogynistic, like, tendencies.
Sure.
And even just the slightest hint of, oh, yeah, you're just going to shove your girlfriend into the lake, pow, right in the kisser.
Oh,
like,
I hate that.
Done.
You're dead now.
Yes. Okay, so fashion?
Props to the fashion department for nailing this stereotype. I mean,
Yeah.
you look at him and you know absolutely who he is, but I hate this person, so 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
No, I am definitely gonna have to do, basically what Emily did is A+ in the I'm sorry, what is it? It's the costume department.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they did such a beautiful job. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This is all of his shit is straight from American Eagle / Abercrombie.
Oh, Abercrombie, can I just say, and we've talked about this before, but that was the shit that I was like, you knew you made it as a kid when you got to buy something at
Oh yeah,
Abercrombie.
and then you got it and you're like, this is the cheapest fucking
It
shit.
sucks. It sucks. It's all
Itchy.
bullshit. Ugh, itchy, and makes me feel bad about myself.
Yeah.
But okay, so Ding.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry.
Unding.
Oh
Can
my
we
God,
talk about...
Unding.
I remember I saw Cabin in the Woods for the first time in theaters when it first came out.
Yeah.
And it was such an amazing movie. Like, this is one of my... Oh, gosh. I think it's, like, one of my top 5 horror movies. It's just so much fun. And I think, like, even when I saw it in theaters, like, Chris Hemsworth in particular, he was just such a great character. Like,
I love him.
Fantastic. Like, his little moment with his girlfriend in the beginning of the movie where he, like, picks up one of the textbooks and he's like, wait, where'd you learn about this? Who taught you these? And she's like, I learned it from watching you. Like, beautiful.
Yeah.
A+ movie, has all the monsters, all the things you want to see in a horror movie. Gorgeous.
I will actually say, if I had to give a top 10 horror movies, I would probably put this in there, because it's just so fun. It's so fun, fully through.
It's so fun, and this is the horror movie that I watch so often, because when someone's like, oh, I don't know if I like horror movies, I'm like, I've got one for you.
Yep.
Like, you're not going to feel scared. You're going to get the tropes. You're going to have a good time. You're going to see people you know.
Yep.
And, like, you're not going to have to sleep with a light on. This is my go-to, like, family vacation. Everyone kind of wants a scary movie, but, like, you don't know how your mom's going to react to Psycho.
Right. I really don't. I don't want to know the person that's like, you don't like horror movies? Let's put on the Babadook. How about that?
Right.
Nope.
I have done that with Hereditary before. And I'm like,
Okay.
It's not like a normal horror movie. It's a family drama.
My boss in a meeting literally said the word Midsummer, and I almost like shook. I was like, ah! I can't. Not again.
Also, what's your boss's name? I want to find them on Facebook and friend them.
I love her so much. She's the best person. Emily, she's amazing.
Yes.
Also, she has the name of someone else I love who's named Emily. I mean,
Oh.
you don't know her. You don't know her.
She's probably some jerk. I don't know.
She's just like
probably
really
has
woman.
Crazy.
Did you say crazy bag of titties? Because
Titties, but same.
Oh
yeah.
my God. Okay. Honestly, I want
Put that in your Twitter bio.
Huge jug of Jews. Just
Bag
huge jug of Jews. That was actually my nickname in high school.
God damn.
I love you more than ever before. Okay, wait. Dingo. Ate my baby. Bob Sim, aka Bob. From Halloween. Bob has all of like 17 milliseconds in this, so fuckability is 4 out of 10. If the sex scene is any indication, he is a boring lay missionary for the win. I think not. His final words: "Don't get dressed." No, I'm definitely getting dressed, man. So killability is a 6 out of 10. Oh wait, no, I definitely meant to do a 10 out of 10. That was a typo. I know that looking at it. He is an easy kill. He does not fight for his life. He is deceased with 1 stab, and he has another iconic line in the movie, and it's yeah. And fashion. I mean, I really liked his glasses. He was mostly naked. The flannel was plaid. It's literally just fine. So probably a 6 out of 10. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. So, okay, fuckability?
2. He seems so boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, if that ghastly display in what we did see was any indication.
Lynn is personally offended by that. She's like, he owes all women everywhere an apology.
Yes.
I don't care if it's acting
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The only good thing about him is, like, that he does die so immediately.
Right. It's because, well, you know what? And it makes sense because he dies right after he had sex, because that's what should happen when you perform badly as a man.
Right.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. I am more turned on by bedsheet Bob than I am by alive Bob.
Same.
100%. Yeah, actually.
6
Bedsheet
2.
Bedsheet Bob has like a fucking gait, like his dick is a fucking arm of a fucking goat.
That's why he wears
like even with that bedsheet on, you can hear it swinging.
You hear that goat arm fucking swinging
on the floor. I mean, it's
honestly,
back brace actually.
Honestly, yeah, he literally just has like a whole. It's just him fucking. He's all dick under there. Just
yeah,
one.
He's got a dick on a dolly. Like
yeah. Oh my god, dick on a dolly. Yes, epitaph.
Name your sex tape.
That's my sex tape. Okay, killability.
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly. She's not dead, right? Nothing happened.
No, she's fine.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Don't you dare put that out.
Knock on wood. Everyone knock on wood right now. I will not be responsible. Okay, killability.
Yeah, 10 out of 10, easy.
Oh yeah, like the easiest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like he should have just been in the bed dead already.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like,
Like
honestly,
someone
why?
comes out of a fucking like cabinet and you're like, oh no, what do I do? Your first instinct isn't to be like to at least scream. Like,
He's just a
what?
possum, actually.
Yes.
He's an opossum.
You dum. Like, you dead.
Yes. Okay, wait. So fashion?
I mean, I like his glasses. So,
Yeah, his glasses and his jeans are fine. So like a 5.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we just
Not much.
literally, this is the one we've cared the least about out of
Yeah.
all of these.
No. The fucking jabroni from Friday the 13th Part 2 is the one we
Okay.
cared the least about.
Okay.
No, but I
okay.
love this movie so much.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I love it. And he fit. I'm glad he was murdered immediately. And, I'm just glad.
And
that you
I'm
don't
just glad-
win.
Himbo. Like, he's the definition of himbo.
He is.
Yes.
He should have been number 1, honestly.
He's just like a fuck.
But he
Okay.
does make me very glad that PJ gets more royalties than he does from this movie.
Well, yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
And also, though, I mean, this is the iconic, like, they're smoking cigarettes right after they fuck. Like, it's very. I mean, I want him dead, but it's cool. It's still cool. Okay, ding. Okay.
Okay.
I just want to let you know I decided to go all the way up to 11 because it goes all the way up to 11. So this is Patrick Wilson is number 11 from The Conjuring. Fuckability, 8 out of 10. A religious zealot who you could instantly turn. You search, destroy, enjoy, adios. Pray for forgiveness. Jesus, take the wheel and pop that pussy.
Name of the episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Killability is a 6 out of 10. I think he's a good hero. You want him to succeed, even though he's a religious zealot, and I would probably hate him as a real person. Even when he's getting major bloodstains, he is there to help, and it shows. So I would put him at a 6 out of 10. Fashion sense, I'm giving him a 7.5 out of 10 because the 70s was just great on him. The Argyle sweaters that scream, Psalm 12. I don't know.
That's a number, sure.
Yeah, it's, Psalm 72. Psalm 69, that's the one I abide. The religious ties, the religious top button done all the way up. Boring as fuck, but I love a put together pastor. Take it off, hunty. So, fuckability.
I have such problematic takes here. Such problematic takes.
Okay.
I feel like he would be such a fucking freak. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the moment he sees a pussy, he turns into a feral animal, and I want to see that animal 10 out of 10.
Honestly,
I want him to think he's going to hell after an evening with me. That's what I want.
We have talked about this, and I think honestly I agree with you. Like, I feel like it could totally go that like he just becomes this fucking. He's like, hold on a minute. I'm gonna get the.
I also just want to destroy him as a man. Like, look, he's such like a straight white man that I want him to have pussy so good that he questions his entire identity.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
like, oh shit, maybe I am a sinner, and I'm like, baby, maybe it's all about pleasure, and then his life is ruined. That's
and then he can't.
Poor
look at
unfortunate souls.
and then he can't look at. And I was just gonna sing the Hercules song now. And he's just like, oh man, I can't look at Psalm 12 the same anymore. Psalm 69. Blaine, what do you think?
So, religious zealot turns me off immediately, but I am going to give this kid a 6 out of 10 because of the simple back and forth that Patrick Wilson and oh god, what's her name?
Vera.
Oh yeah, Vera Farmiga.
Farmiga.
The exchange she and Patrick Wilson have where she's like, do you remember what I told you on our wedding night? And he's like, can we do it again? And I'm like, oh fuck.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
So there's something going on there, and I want to discover it. I would like to colonize that religion.
I love it. Oh my god.
I don't know if that's appropriate. Please strike that on the record.
Okay, killability?
I mean, I do ultimately want him to die.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Like, you want him to question his life.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
a
not
cishet
break
white
on
man.
these
Like, yeah.
things anymore. Yeah. So I like 6 out of 10. I think that's solid. Like, I wouldn't kill him, but I would also be like, oh, anyway.
Oh, you died. Oh my God. You fell.
Yeah.
You tripped on a banana that was a knife. Oh my God.
Anyway. Yeah.
Blaine, what do you think?
I'd give it a 7 out of 10 because he, like, I mean, and it all comes back to the religious zealous. He he's so self-assured and just like super confident in everything he says. I'm like, I would really like to just stab you in the face and take you down a peg.
Yes. Okay.
Love it.
Okay, so fashion.
I give him a 9 because I think that, like, the fashion is what gives me that, like, feisty, I want to fuck up your life feeling. Do you know what I
Emily
mean?
is fully engorged right now.
I
And I
am.
love
I'm
it.
having a
I
good
love
time.
it.
I'm having a great. I'm also loving her little crocheted, like, little
Right?
hood thing, not hood,
Yes.
cape thing. I'm
Like a
into it.
cape
I'm into
look.
all of them. But I also like the picture in the middle on the bottom. I want to punch him right in the dick.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But
Oh yeah,
the
he looks like he just
sweater,
got
want
punched
to
in the
lick
dick.
off.
Oh my God.
So, you know,
Yeah,
it goes
say it
too.
slowly. Oh my God, it's hard right now. Blaine, what do you think?
I mean, it's all giving 70s youth pastor. So to me,
Yes.
fashion sense is immediately like a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially like opposite Vera Farmiga in this, where she is like definitely like 1 foot out of the convent. Like that's how
Yeah.
her outfits are. So yeah, I
Okay.
mean, he's pretty reflective of that.
Okay, so also episode name 1 foot out of the convent. So yeah, but I feel like they're just like, she just came from like a Connecticut missionary place and he
Yeah.
came from like a fucking Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the difference. Okay,
damn.
so last one, Dick. I got like high pitch there.
Oh my God.
So I have honorable mentions here.
Ooh, baby.
So I did not go through them, but just so you know what I was thinking about that I didn't put in here. Devon Sawa from Idle Hands. Tom McBride from Friday the 13th Part 2.
Yes.
Tay Diggs from The House on Haunted Hill.
Oh,
Cooper
yes.
Huckabee from The Fun House. Matt Balmer from Texas Chainsaw the Beginning.
Yes, please.
That's the one I watched with Blaine when we had our Halloween.
Oh, was
and,
that the one?
Yeah. And we saw him get sawed. Was it him in half and half? Like fully in
Sure.
half?
Sure.
Possibly.
I was inebriated.
Yeah, we were eating shrimp
scraps.
tails, so
Crap.
shrimp tails. John Hamill from Tower of Evil.
Ooh,
Hart Bachner from Terror Train Urban Legends Final Cut.
You really did the deep dives on this one.
I know. Jay Hernandez from Hostel.
Yeah.
And and Jason, I'm not gonna say this right, Baguette from Monkey Shine.
No idea. I have no idea what that is, but I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, he is really punchable. Honestly, Tay Diggs, I really want to take him off because he's not a himbo. I love Tay Diggs. He is so hot.
No. Like, yeah, I think I agree. He is very hot. I do not think he is outside the realm of himbo.
I mean, he probably is, but I just really want to, like, I've always been so turned on by Tay Diggs. And also he's been on more scary movies than that. That's just the one I'm going from because
well, that's the good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, honestly. So that was my honorable mentions.
Amazing.
I do want to just pause on Devon Sawa and drool just a tiny bit.
Okay.
Oof.
Can I just say he was the combination of Josh Hartnett and fucking Ryan Phillippe that I like. There was something about him because you know what? He was so normal. And, like, I could see myself knowing a Devon Sawa, in my school and not having any, and he smoked pot every day, and I had no chance to hook up with him, but I thought about it.
Also, just a couple of those, like, sexy scenes in Idle Hands, I was like, I would like an idle hand on my boob at some point.
Okay, I'll be honest. If I had an actual idle hand, I'd just use it to, like, jerk off constantly, and I wouldn't have to use my own hands.
Well, especially the hand in Idle Hands. You want that hand when you're jerking off.
Yeah, that one's aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, he's angry.
He's got
But
proof.
he is like, I'm ready, and if you're not ready to die, I'll be like, soon, in a year. Okay, so Dig. That's it.
Oh my god, that was fucking amazing.
Wow.
The range.
I hope that the range was good, and you both, you know, I just always want to impress. I want to try.
Girl, blown away. This was perfection, and
Yeah.
I am really glad that it's not my turn next.
Oh my God.
I can't wait.
Oh my God. Yes.
No, it's amazing.
Thank you. I love a good himbo, and I really hope we can, you know, add to this list with the more horror movies we are fortunate enough to witness.
So, who's your favorite overall? Going through, like, after all this research, who's your favorite?
You know, I would say who's the biggest himbo that stands out to me is Ryan Phillippe.
Sure.
He stands out the
most. Last summer is perfection.
It is a true, it's a himbo, it's an homage to the himbo.
Wait, so Emily, who's your himbo of all time?
Yeah. Shit. Fuck, it might be George Clooney and From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
I think so.
He was a himbo.
You know what? I take it back. Chris Hemsworth, Cabin in the Woods, because I think that's like the embodiment of himbo, but I still want to fuck him.
Oh yeah. Blaine, what about you?
So this is so bad because it's animated.
Oh my God, yes.
If you say Shaggy, we're gonna run away tomorrow.
But the thing is, so this character actually ends up being gay, which is fantastic. I love an LGBTQIA plus member of the himbo community. It is Mitch from Paranorman. He's just so much fun. I love him. Like 10s across the board. He's fantastic. That's intersectional. Amazing. The only bad thing about him is his voice is played by Casey Affleck, who can fuck himself into eternity.
Yeah, but Doug's buddy did the animation on that movie.
No.
Yeah, Andy Simpson. Yeah. Doug used to like play board games with him and shit. And now he also did Coco and the Two Strings, I believe it was called.
Oh, sweet.
Or Coco and the Two Strings, something in the Two Strings. It was a Disney Pixar short, and then he did Paranorman. Yeah. So I've watched that movie like 100 times. I love that movie, and yes, that is the perfect himbo. Yes, 100%.
I need to see that movie,
dude. Oh my God.
It.
I would.
Oh, okay. It's instantly gonna be in your top 10. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
I'm excited. I'm gonna do it, and now that I know that there's an animated himbo that's not just Brock Turner, like I'm totally. Ready.
It's just fun. It's just a fun movie. It's a good time.
I love that so much. I love that. I love you both also, and I really enjoyed this episode.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this was so much fun. You did such a beautiful job, honey. You should be so proud.
On that note, we will leave you with this humble reminder to get vaccinated.
Please.
Also, free Palestine.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
It's Lupus Awareness Month, so be aware of me.
Oh my God.
Be aware of Emily.
We do.
Hello, we love you, Emily.
Lupus party.
Lupus is me. We are
10
together.
out of 10 fuckability.
10 out of 10 for lupus ability and fuckability at the same time.